there's this moment, it's the Monterey Music Festival, I believe it's called, and Jimi Hendrix is about to perform for the first time in front of American audiences. And he's about to do this song, Wild Thing, right? So he looks at the audience and he goes, like, listen, get ready, be present, because here it comes, right? Listen, get ready, be present, because here it comes. And it goes into this rendition of Wild Thing like no one's ever seen before, playing the guitar behind the back. Hi, Christina. Playing it with his teeth, just doing all kinds of things. And then at the end, light the guitar on fire with some sort of wild sort. And then he's like humping the speaker in the back with his guitar. Then he lights the guitar on fire. Then he's banging it against the ground, throws it into the crowd, and people are just like, you see the these hilarious shots. I'll post a link up here. I'll post a link when I'm done so you can see this video. So people are like, and I love that video because it's such an example of what we're going to talk about today. Welcome, everybody. It's 10 at 10, where I'm with you every day for approximately 10 minutes, sometimes 11 or 12 or 13 or 14 or 9 or 8, Monday through Friday. Everybody's excited. I'm excited. We're always in the here and now. We're always on Facebook Live. We're always on Instagram Live. We're always archived on YouTube, and we're always archived as a podcast. And that's just the way it is. So, how to become an influencer and an innovator. That's what I wrote up there as the title, right? So, what I love about this video with Jimi Hendrix is there's a sense of like, I'm doing something different that's never been done before. Open up your ears. Listen. Here it comes. Right? I'm doing something different that's never been done before. And initially, people might not like it. Initially, people may be shocked. They may be disturbed. They may be disoriented. Right? But I know in the depth of myself, I'm bringing something new that's from the authenticity of me. It's the most authentic expression of myself. And what do people love? What do people get people talking to each other? What gets people activated, alive, actualized? It's someone coming from the deepest place of authenticity in themselves and expressing that in the world. Now, how do you access the deepest authenticity in yourself? That's a whole big question that we've got into a little bit before, and we'll get into a little bit in the future as well. But to bring that in is going to create ripples, you know? So because you're bringing something that's new. Anytime you bring something that's new, whether it's in the culture, in the society, or whether it's within yourself, it's going to create ripples, right? You're letting go of the old habitual patterns, and you're bringing in something that's a new pattern, that's a new frequency, that's a new vibration. And so you can see this a lot of times with the artists, with musical artists. They're a great way to track this. You have these artists every so often that'll bring in something like you're just like, what am I looking at? What am I hearing? What is going on, right? So that was Jimi Hendrix when he came to the States, right? And this concert exemplifies it so well. And that's all of us. We all have that potential to bring the authentic essence of who we are, to bring this essence of who we are and to share it and express it in the world. The unique essence of who and what we are. And there is this energy of fear. There is this energy of being self-conscious. Robin says, Asheville is a great place to be something different. Yes, I agree with that, and that's where I am right now. Good morning to MH. Let's see who's here. Good morning to Ada. Good morning to Annie Marie, who's talking about our silent retreat. Lady Gaga, yes, Annie agrees with that, right? Annie's been checking out Lady Gaga's documentary and her film, and yes, exactly. Martin checking in from the desert hot springs. So, the way to not be self-conscious, to not be afraid, or the way to transcend it is to really be focused on helping people and supporting people. So when you have a message that's uniquely your own and no one else has it but you, and no one else does have it but you, once you access it, once you find it, because we're all a unique expression here, right? No two of us are alike. So we have a unique expression. So once you access that, then there's a calling to help people. And there's this energy that is really difficult to describe, except to say there's nothing else like it in the world. It's like you're plugged into like an electric socket, you know, and it's just like fueling you. Inspiration is a word. It's like this incredible inspiration to share this unique expression of yourself to help people and support people. If it's just about you, if it's just about, oh, I want attention for myself, my ego, you know, likes to be looked at, then you don't have that same kind of feel or inspiration, and you're going to be shocked when you discover that if you're trying to put yourself out there for everyone to like you, you're going to be shocked when you find out that many people don't like you. There's all kinds of haters out there, right? There's that whole realm, right? So it's like, and I think a lot of people know that, and that's why they're afraid to put themselves out there at the same time. So there's two ends of that. But if you're really dedicated to helping people and supporting people, what does that really mean? That's love, right? So if you're really fueled by love, then that force of love is stronger than anything else that will be in opposition to you. That force of love is what fuels you, and that force of love never dwindles. Never, it's a source that's all around you, right? The source of love is fueling you, and it fuels you to support and help your fellow human beings, your fellow brothers and sisters. Now, remember, you're a unique expression of that. So how do you do that? You certainly don't do it how I do it. That I can tell you for sure. You do it how you do it, and how you do it could be being a stay-at-home mother. It could be being a painter, being an artist, being a visual artist. It could be being a musician. It could be, possibly, maybe, being a politician? Maybe. It could be. Could it be being a doctor? It could be being a public speaker. It could be being an author, right? Being a life coach, mentor. It could be whatever it is for you, right? So discovering that and accessing that and having the courage to express that is where it's at, right? So there's that unique, authentic expression of yourself that no one else is, that no one else has. And you're not trying to make that happen. You're not putting effort into that, right? That's the opposite of authenticity. You're accessing the authentic essence of yourself, and you're coming into this world from the space of love to support, uplift, inspire others through the gifts and talents that you have. Anybody have any questions, comments, thoughts, jokes? Christina says, in being in the right environment which supports you in discovering and expressing your gifts. 100%. So that's why we do this. That's why I do this. This is a little nugget which allows you to go deeper into what we're going to be doing in about an hour and 20 minutes. And Robin's, who's online right now, will be joining us. Some other folks will be joining us in our private community, The Secret Glow. There's a link there to join us. It's a 7-day free trial. And we go in deep and we activate ourselves in these areas, and we bring out the best versions of ourselves to share and express in this world. There's also the silent retreat. You got, what's today, Wednesday? 2 more days to make a deposit for that. And once everyone makes their deposit, then we'll coordinate the dates and we'll come together. And the question of how to access your authenticity, that's how to access your authenticity, is when you get into a space where you can be silent, still, receptive, listen, put away the muck, put aside, or face it, right? Face the stuff inside that's like, the word that comes to me is muck. There's probably some other synonym for that, but you get my point, right? Stuff, the junk, the old junk, you know, you kind of like, you look at that, you clear it out, and then it makes space, clears the channel for this creative energy to move through you in a beautiful, amazing way. Mark says, I believe that love is the answer and love will find a way. Love will find a way. Is that the one? Hi, Jakey. Jakey joining us in India. So, so just a moment to express gratitude for this space that we share together, and a space that supports each other and allows each other to thrive and activates the best in each other and appreciates all that's here and sees the perfection that's already here inside each of us, and paradoxically sees all that can be created and brought into being. Smoky Fantastic says, let's not forget our animal and plant brothers and sisters. I agree with that. Let's give a prayer and to activate, actualize, and everything that we do, that we support this planet, the forests, the trees, the lakes, the rivers, the oceans, and all that inhabit it. Wish you a beautiful rest of your day. See you same time tomorrow.